Hi bestie! Welcome back to my channel. And if napapanood niyo to, nako, thank you. Finally, na-upload ko na. Anyway, bestie, if you ever dream of living in Europe, experiencing new culture, traveling, while earning, then becoming an au pair might be perfect for you. First, let's talk about what an au pair actually is. An au pair is someone who lives with a family in another country and helps take care of the children and household chores 30 hours per week. In exchange, the au pair must get free accommodation, free meals, monthly allowance or pocket money, and sometimes language course. It's a cultural exchange program, bestie, not a job, so you are always expected to learn the culture and maybe even the language of the country. Now let's proceed for the basic requirements on becoming an au pair in Europe. Most countries require you to must be 18 to 30 years old, have experience with the children, single, without children, not married, have basic English skills, at least high school graduate. Bestie, always check the specific requirements of the country you are applying because it can be vary. Here are some European countries na pwede nyong applyan. First is Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Sweden, Iceland, and Denmark. Each country, bestie, has different rules and iba-iba din yung pocket money na matatanggap mo. And iba din yung visa requirements, so kailangan mong pumili that fits on your goals. Di ba minention ko kanina yung mga basic requirements to become an au pair? Ipasok ka na, then let's proceed on how to apply. So, bestie, you need to choose kung anong country yung gusto mo. For example, if you want to be an au pair here in Denmark, then you need to prepare the documents. First, you must have a valid passport, your CV or resume, motivation letter, then photos with children if applicable, if you have, then references from childcare experience if you have also. Kung meron ka na yan, bestie, then choose kung paano ka mag-a-apply. There are 3 ways on how to apply. First is through legit agencies and website. Second is through Facebook. Kasi maraming mga page sa Facebook and may mga host family doon na nagpo-post looking for au pair and then pwede mo na mahanap yung family mo doon. And third is through recommendation. Just for example, meron kayong friend dito sa Denmark and patapos na sila, pwede kanyang i-recommend sa kanyang current host family. Sa mga legit agencies and website, check nyo na lang dito, bestie. Okay, bestie, for example, you decided to use aupair.com para makapaghanap ng host family. So, gagawa ka ng profile. You will create a profile. Be honest sa mga detail, bestie. Lalagay mo yung personality mo doon, yung experience mo sa kids, then your hobbies, and of course, why do you want to become an au pair? Kapag nakagawa ka na ng profile na fill out mo na lahat ng mga kailangan mong i-fill out doon, so the family might see your profile and then if they like your profile, they will contact you in that website. May kasi mag-message naman yan sila if gusto nila. So, kapag nagustuhan mo din sila at nagustuhan ka nila, then you will have a Zoom interview or messenger interview, depende sa kanila. Then, you will ask questions to them. Tanungin mo sila kung ano yung daily task mo, ano ba yung responsibility mo as an au pair sa bahay nila, and yung working hours mo, and meron ka bang free time and holidays. So, check nyo na lang din yung mga common interview questions with the host family sa TikTok, sa TikTok channel ko. Kapag nag-match na kayo ng host family mo and you are ready to process for visa application, so kailangan mo nang i-gather yung mga requirements para makapag-book ka na ng appointment for VSF Global sa Makati. As kailangan mong mag-download ng contract nyo na both kayo ng host mo nag-sign, pinirmahan nyo. Then, passport, original passport, and valid siya for like 2 years, I think. And then, kailangan mong i-photocopy ang all pages of your passport. As in, back-to-back talaga, bestie. I know, medyo marami, pero kailangan mo. And alam mo ba, ako dati, nagdala pa ako ng extra. Kasi, takot nga ako, and ayoko na yung pabalik-balik. Then, photocopy of your PSA. Yung PSA mo talaga, bestie, na yung may QR code. So, yun yung ipo-photocopy mo. Then, your high school diploma or TOR or college diploma, if you have, photocopy din. Then, hiningan din ako ng passport ID. So, nagpa-picture ako before ako nagpunta ng Makati. Then, ano pang hiningi sa akin? Nagdala ako ng, optional lang to, pero nagdala ako ng Senomar. Kasi, malay mo hanapin, pero hindi naman hinanap that time sa akin. Pero, pinasa ko pa rin. And then, kailangan ko ng receipt, proof na nagbayad ako for visa application. So, yung receipt na yon is yung host family ko nagbayad. So, sinend niya lang yung receipt and then pinotocopy ko and dinala ko lang. So, if nag-gather mo na lahat ng requirements, bestie, all you have to do is pupunta ka ng VSF Global Makati, ipapasa mo doon yung mga requirements, and then, pagpasa mo doon, magba-biometrics ka, and bibigyan kanila ng schedule for embassy interview. So, sa case ko naman is hindi ako in-interview talaga from Philippines to Norway. But yung ginawa lang namin kasi that time is kakatapos lang ng COVID that time. So, binigyan lang nila ako ng like 3 pages na kailangan kong sagutan. Siguro yun na yung mga interview questions sa akin. So, finilapan ko lang yun. Sinulat ko yung answer ko doon. And then, after ko nasulat is pinasa ko lang doon. And then, dinanggap lang nila. Tapos, sabi nila sa akin is I need to wait for at least 3 to 4 months para daw malaman kung approve ako or hindi. Tapos, tinanong din nila ako kung ano ba yung prefer ko na i-deliver ba yung passport ko sa exact location ko or ipipick up ko yung passport ko. So, I choose na i-deliver na lang. So, yun bestie, exact 3 months talaga na approve ako. Nagbigyan ako ng residence permit for 2 years sa Norway. Okay, ito yung mga most asked questions sa akin about the expenses. So, sa case ko, since when I was in the Philippines going to Norway to become an au pair, during interview talaga, tinanong ko yung host ko if sino yung gagastos ng expenses. And luckily, sinagot naman nila lahat. All I prepared that time is ang pocket money ko from Philippines to Norway. So, ganyan din yung gagawin nyo, bestie. Always remember that during first interview nyo pa lang, tanungin nyo na sila if ano ba yung setup ng magbabayad ng expenses. Kasi may mga host family na generous talaga. Sila yung magbabayad from plane ticket, visa fee, travel, tax, and even though pocket money, if generous talaga sila. But, meron ding mga host family talaga na nagre-require sila na hati kayo for assurance daw. Kasi, sabi nila, marami na daw yung mga nagba-back out na au pair, and then ginastusan nila, tapos nag-back out lang. So, gusto nila may assurance, kaya hati daw. So, it depends sa'yo na au pair if papayag ka or hindi. Basta remember lang, bestie, that if you arrive in your chosen country, you don't need to pay for food, accommodation, and insurance kasi responsibility na yan ng host family mo. Here we go. Here are the tips to be accepted in your chosen country. Be honest in your profile. Kailangan mo talaga, bestie, be honest. If marunong kang magluto, then lagay mo. Kung ayaw mong mag-alaga ng bata na 0 to 1 year old, ilagay mo. And show genuine love about kids. For kids, kailangan mo na ano ka talaga, like gusto mo talaga magbantay ng bata, gusto mo talaga makipag halubilo sa ibang tao, ganun. Be flexible with your location, and of course, improve your English communication. Kasi, hindi naman yung required talaga na magaling ka talaga mag-English, yung very fluent, hindi naman ganun. But as long as you can communicate to them, especially sa mga bata. Respond quickly to the families, and most importantly, ask questions. Kasi, ang mga European guys, bestie, is very direct to the point. Gusto nila na itanong mo agad sa kanila, hindi na yung paligoy-ligoy pa. So, that's it for today's video, bestie. And I hope na makatulong tong video ko for you, aspiring au pairs. And if you find this very helpful, please share, comment, and subscribe. And if meron pa kayong mga follow-up questions or may mga requested vlogs kayo about au pair, then you can comment below. I will do my best, bestie, na maging active na sa YouTube. And yes, thank you so much and bye-bye, bestie.